Picture this. Your teen comes home looking troubled. You want to help, but don't know how. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Hey guys, it's me, Keisha Golder, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to dive into something truly special, a tool designed to bridge the gap and revolutionize your relationship with your teen. So stick around as we explore these transformative emotional intelligence tools that are game changers for parents and teens alike. Let's unlock the future together. First up, identifying emotions. Let's kick off with identifying emotions. Imagine your teen slams the door after school. Instead of guessing what's wrong, let's get specific. When your teen can name their emotions, it's the first step to them managing them. Ask your teen to describe their feelings using specific words. Are they frustrated, disappointed, overwhelmed? Here's what you do. Create an emotion chart. Together with your teen, create a chart with a range of emotions. Hang it somewhere visible so that in those moments when they need to tell you what they are feeling, you have the chart readily available. The next thing you can do is daily check-ins. Spend a few minutes each day, ask your teen to point out how they're feeling on the chart and why. Next, setting boundaries is our next tool. It's all about teaching respect and self-care. Imagine a world where your teen knows their limits and respects others as well. Your teen wants to stay out late on a school night. Discuss why boundaries around bedtime are important for their well-being. Have a boundary conversation. Sit down with your teen and discuss what boundaries are necessary and why they matter. Start by sharing your own boundaries with your teen. It models respect and shows them how it's done. And after, you can make an agreement on boundaries. Create a list of agreed upon boundaries and consequences for breaking them. Make sure that it is a two-way conversation. Empathy development is a game changer. It's not just about understanding each other, but feeling what the other person feels. Your teen is upset about a friend's betrayal. Instead of minimizing their feelings, acknowledge how hurtful it must be. Action step. Do a role reversal exercise. Take turns sharing take turns sharing a recent experience and then empathize with how the other might feel. You can also start an empathy journal. Encourage your teens to keep a journal where they write about what they think others feel in different situations. Conflict resolution is not. It's all about finding a win-win in every argument. Sounds like a dream, right? Guess what? It's totally possible. For example, you and your teen argue over screen time. Instead of a shouting match, discuss what each of you sees as the pros and cons of screen use. Action steps. Use the I feel method. Practice expressing feelings without blaming by using sentences that start with I feel. You can also do conflict role play. Create scenarios with your teen where you both practice resolving conflicts using calm communication. Emotional regulation techniques can turn a storm into a breeze. It's about managing those big feelings in a healthy way. After a poor test score, your teen feels like giving up. Teach them to use positive self-talk to shift their mindset. Breathing exercises allows them to practice deep breathing techniques. Practice deep breathing techniques together for calming down during emotional highs. You can also use emotion tracking, which is where you keep an emotions diary to track your triggers and effective calming techniques for those big emotions. Navigating peer pressure is crucial. because it's all about helping your team stand their ground, even when it's tough. When faced with the choice to try vaping because everyone is doing it, your team decides the path. Why? Because you have done role playing scenarios where you have acted out different peer pressure situations and practice saying no. And your team has a support network where you encourage your team to talk about peer pressure openly and build a support network of friends who respect their choices. Lastly, boosting self esteem because it's all about celebrating the unique individual your team is. Imagine your team confident and assured. It's not just a dream. Your team tries out for the soccer team and doesn't make it. Remind them of their courage and try. Remind them of their courage to try and the value of persistence. Here's what you can do. Encourage your team to keep a strength diary. This is a diary where your team can write down things they're good at and proud of each week. Also, encourage them to set achievable goals. Work with your team to set small, achievable goals and celebrate each success to build confidence. There you have it. A toolkit that's not just about surviving the 10 years, but thriving through them. Start small, one tool at a time, and watch as your team's world transforms. Remember, you're not just raising a teen, you're raising the future. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on this incredible journey called parenting. Drop a comment to let us know what tool you're looking forward to using. Together, let's unlock the future. Be sure to catch us in the next video where we talk about my personal and recommended tools and strategies for enhancing emotional intelligence in our team. I'll see you guys next time.